What's good, everybody? I'm Brandon. Hey, bro, today we're about to do another video for most amazing top 10. This one right here is titled Top 10 Scary Broadcast Interruptions. Y'all requested it. Don't trip, you not got y'all. Now, broadcast interruptions, what is that? That's like when you're watching TV and then like an Amber Alert pop up or something pop up, huh? When they like completely just take over the TV and then they say something. That's a broadcast interruption. But these are scary broadcast interruptions. I've never seen a scary broadcast interruption. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to guess. We're just going to hop into it. This video was already long. So with that being said, if I have something to say, I'm just going to talk over the video. I'm not going to be pausing it, okay? I'm ready to hop on into it. Let's go.
Broadcast interruptions are...
What up, homie? You haven't seen them in a minute.
When something happens that is totally unexpected.
That's the bearded homie right there.
Hijacks the TV channel and starts sending their own signal. Or maybe some secret footage that was never meant to be shown is shown to like millions of people. It sounds crazy, but it does happen from time to time. And these are the best examples of all time, in my opinion, obviously. My name is Danny Berg, and this is the top 10 scary broadcast interruptions. Just before we get into that, I want to let you guys know about our brand new channel, Beyond the Screen. It's a channel about all things TV and Hollywood, presented by one of our new hosts, Jocelyn. She's great, the channel is great. I guarantee you guys there is something for everyone there. It would mean the world to us if you guys go and check it out and subscribe.
I might go check it out. I might react to a video from over there.
Somewhere on the screen right now, and definitely down below in the description box. Starting off at number 10 now, we have the Wyoming incident. According to internet legend, this was a broadcast hack that happened in 2008, affecting a number of communities in the town of Niobrara in Wyoming. Their regular news show was interrupted with this.
Preparation for the 2008 general election. Republican President Jackson.
Over the next 6 minutes or so, viewers were shown text messages and strange visuals with audio snippets playing over them. Every 10 to 15 seconds, a message would appear announcing that this was a special presentation. The text would say things like, "You will see such pretty things," and "You are ill, we just want to fix you," and "What hides in your mind?" Now that last question was later answered with the chilling message of, "We have already seen it." What was even stranger was that people reported having a physical reaction to the footage. This included vomiting, hallucinations, and headaches. Others said that the frequencies played made viewers' eyeballs vibrate and create visual hallucinations.
What the fuck?
I'm glad we didn't show the whole clip then. Next up at number 9 now, we have Max Headroom. Now this is perhaps the most famous one on the list. Maybe some of you guys have seen it. On the evening of November 22nd, 1987, many people were enjoying an episode of Doctor Who on Chicago WTTW Channel 11. For those Who fans out there, the episode was Horror of Fang Rock. Anyway, the broadcast was interrupted by a signal intrusion. Suddenly, viewers saw an unknown person wearing a Max Headroom mask and sunglasses. Max Headroom was a TV character from the show in the mid-80s. The imposter hijacked the broadcast for 90 seconds in which he rambled about Coca-Cola, the TV series Clutch Cargo, and WGN anchor Chuck Swirsky. To be honest, even with subtitles, it's quite difficult to make out what's being said.
Catch the wave. Ride the wave, bitch.
FCC engineer said that the perpetrators would face a maximum $10,000 fine, up to a year in prison, or both. It's been over 30 years since the event though, and the culprits have never been caught. Coming in at the number 8 spot now, we have Vrillon. This is a strange one from 1977. During a regular news show on Southern Television, there was a broadcast interruption just after 5 p.m. on November 27th. After some static and visual warping, a voice made this announcement.
This is the voice of Vrillon, representative of the Ashtar Galactic Command, speaking to you.
That person, calling himself Vrillon, claimed to be an alien commander from an intergalactic association.
I believe it, bro.
This voice spoke for about 6 minutes. The main message
aliens are real. I know that right now.
To put down our weapons of war and to enter a new age of Aquarius. Then and only then will we make it to the next level of evolution.
Accept your energy from you, the energy you call money, and we'll put it to evil ends. If you will this task in return.
Moving on to the 7 now, we have Playboy. I'm sure I don't need to explain to you guys what Playboy is, and if I do, I probably shouldn't.
Playboy interrupted
its
the
late
news?
night TV shows
That's
have
hilarious.
been very popular for many, many
That's
years.
hilarious.
It's one of those channels where you wouldn't expect to see much religious talk, shall we say. However, that's exactly what you would have seen if you tuned into the channel on September 6th, 1987.
Oh, somebody took
interrupted
over
the
Playboy.
broadcast that night and displayed a quote from the Bible. I wonder how that went down with the Playboy viewers. The Bible verses were taken from Exodus and Matthew and read, "Thus saith the Lord thy God, remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand." The white text and black background appeared during a movie that Playboy had on called Three Daughters.
Fuck out if I
a
seen
number
that.
of viewers phoned in to ask what was going on.
Exactly.
Police were able to trace the signal though, and 3 years later, a man called Thomas Haney was identified as the culprit. Next up at number 6 now, we have the NUKE. Okay, for this one, I want you guys to do a bit of imagining now. I want you to imagine you're just chilling at home, just watching a channel that's showing beautiful scenery, live, it's playing relaxing music, that sort of thing, and then you see this. Yeah, that looked a lot like a nuke, and people in Czechoslovakia thought so too when this appeared on a TV show called Panorama in June 2007. The show usually just showed scenic footage of the Czech countryside to attract tourists to Prague and the surrounding area. When the camera appeared to show a nuclear bomb exploding during its morning broadcast, all hell broke loose.
Oh yeah, of
Some
course.
people who lived in the area started trying to leave before the radiation spread. Others were contacting the government asking what to do. The government received so many panic calls that they had to issue an official statement confirming that Prague had not been bombed. It turns out that the footage was created as a performance piece by a group called Zathoven. I'm sure their artistic message is appreciated by some people out there, but maybe not the ones who thought they were actually having to flee for their lives. Coming in at the number 5 spot now, guys, we have The Old Couple. This is a really strange one that occurred in July 2007 during regular broadcasting on ABC's affiliate channel WJLA. This image appeared on the screen. Now, to this day, nobody is exactly sure what this picture is of.
It just looked like
Clearly,
two people.
it's two faces. One of them is smiling and one of them looks quite concerned. The faces look like they've been computer generated. Now, to me, it looks like something out of a 90s video game. This creepy image stayed on the screen for several seconds with no sound before completely vanishing. Many people said there was a dark meaning to all of this, that this was no ordinary interruption. The cable company in charge of the broadcast said there was a programming mix-up from an advertisement for the Oprah Winfrey Show. That seemed to satisfy most people, but things took a turn when videos of the event were all removed from YouTube due to restricted access. To this day, I still couldn't find any clips of this on YouTube. All that has survived is this image and the questions that come with it. Coming at number 4 now, we have War of the Worlds. Have you guys ever seen the
I've seen this movie with Tom Cruise.
I really like that movie.
You owe me a blowjob.
But did you know
no homo
movie came from? In 1938, future filmmaking legend Orson Welles created a radio drama based on H.G. Wells' novel The War of the Worlds. It was made to sound like a genuine news broadcast about aliens from Mars invading Earth. If you guys were to hear it on the radio today, you might think, oh, this is obviously a piece of written drama. It's not real. Well, back in 1938, on the eve of World War II, it was a very different time.
Yeah, they probably
listening
tripping
to the
the fuck out.
missed the introduction where it clearly states that the following is a piece of radio drama, and they thought it was totally real. This is what they heard.
That's hilarious.
About 20 yards to my right. Ladies and gentlemen, due to circumstances beyond our control, we are unable to continue the broadcast from Grover's Mill.
Now, according to legend, some people were so convinced that America was being invaded by Martians that they fled their homes in a panic. In the following days, there was an outcry for broadcasters to be regulated to stop this thing kind of happening ever again. That failed, and the piece went down in history as one of the most famous pieces of radio drama ever, and possibly one of the greatest pranks of all time. Next up at number 3 now, we have Handy Manny.
I don't even know what that is.
Viewers may have grown up watching this kid show.
I never watched
the animated TV series follows Manny, a repairman with talking tools. It's fun, it's educational, they sing, you get the idea. Handy Manny is also famous though for a shocking broadcast interruption which occurred on May 1st, 2007. Viewers of the show in Lincroft, New Jersey had their episode interrupted by a clip from an adult movie. Yeah. Say no more.
You lying? Oh my God.
10, 15, 30
Porn?
seconds. The adult film clip on Handy Manny went on for several minutes. Naturally, people wanted an explanation.
Gosh.
Thousands of kids must have seen this.
Yeah.
Comcast was the network that was responsible for the intrusion, or at least they should have been the ones to stop it from
Kids
happening.
just got exposed to some deep
for what happened, and over a decade on now,
I don't know.
they still don't. Moving on to number 2 now, we have Mayday. On January 3rd, 2007, Channel 7 in Australia was airing a Canadian documentary called Mayday, which features cases of air disasters. At some point during the broadcast, things got strange. The visuals continued as normal, but the audio started repeating a single phrase on a loop. One quick thinking YouTuber uploaded this video of the event. Many people think that the voice is that of a man from America's deep south saying the phrase, "Jesus Christ, help us all, Lord."
All right, let me
See
listen.
what you think.
Yeah. What did it say on the TV? He said head on something. It sounded like he's saying, Jesus Christ, help us all, Lord.
6 minutes before everything returned to normal. Many people wanted answers, but Channel 7 were very evasive. They denied that there had been an intrusion, but also disputed what the clip was actually saying. They claimed the voice said, "Jesus Christ, one of the Nazarenes." The fact that so many people disagree with that has only added fuel to the fire.
Clearly he didn't say that.
Strange happened that day. And finally, number 1 now, we have Coast to Coast AM. That's the name of this talk show run by Art Bell. He was used to strange calls on his show, but things got even stranger on September 12th, 1997.
What happened?
That night, Art got a call from a guy who claimed
Shout out
to
to
have
the
been
90s
an employee
babies.
at the mysterious Area 51 base, where conspiracy theorists say the US Air Force contained and studied aliens and their crashed spacecraft. The caller sounded terrified and claimed that they were coming for him and that he didn't have much time to share with the world what he knew about Area 51. He talked about extra-dimensional beings who are not what they appear to be, that they have infiltrated the US military and are now taking over.
Okay, well, what we're thinking of as aliens are they're extra-dimensional beings.
Yeah.
The caller began to sound more.
That's what I believe aliens are.
Finally, he started talking about how governments are trying to get human populations
I'll tell y'all what aliens are at the end of this.
to a manageable number so that they're easier to control. Just after this, the line went dead when the power cut out at the station. By the time they got the backup generators running, the caller was gone. Conspiracy theorists say that it was more than a coincidence that the caller was cut off and never heard from again just when he began to spill the beans on secret government activity. What do you guys think? Alright guys.
Alright, so first off, great video for Most Amazing Top 10. Thank y'all so much for requesting it. Yeah, number 1, that dude was telling the truth. People, aliens could be on different planets, I don't deny that. But what I think aliens, they are in another dimension, bro. They're at a different frequency. I gave an example for y'all maybe like a day or 2 ago when I talked about the dog whistle. You blow the dog whistle, we don't hear it, we can't hear anything, we can't see anything. However, animals can hear it because it's on a different frequency. It's at a different vibration that none of our senses can pick up. That right there tells you that certain sounds, certain things that we can see, all of that, if it's at a different frequency that we can't pick up, that doesn't mean that it's not real. That just means our senses can't pick them up. Like I said, the dog whistle. We don't pick up anything on that. You blow it, it's like, what the fuck? This ain't doing nothing. But all the dogs, they could pick up on that frequency. They could hear that frequency. So just because our senses can't see something or can't touch something, that don't mean that it's not real, bro. We just can't pick up on that frequency, that vibration. Aliens are real. People think aliens, you know, I think aliens, angels, demons, dark energy, all that stuff is just vibrating at a different frequency, man. And they're at a different dimension. That's why he said they're extra dimensional. You know what I'm saying? They're not in this 3D. They're in like a different dimension. But I do believe that they probably can either lower or raise their vibration so they can appear to where they could come to us. That's why some people be saying, oh, they was visited by aliens, they was visited by angels, demons, whatever, because I do believe they're just at a different dimension and they can make themselves be seen whenever they want to. That's what I believe personally. And the government already knows this. The government knows that it don't matter. Anyway, let me know what y'all thought down in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.